Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Dreadnought. Today we're going to be doing another first look video at the Machias this time. So the last video that came out was the Jutland, and in that video I mentioned needing to hunt down some officer briefings. Well, this one's got one of the ones that I really just gotta have, and that one's going to be get my good side. Oh boy, I am so looking forward to this. So, it actually helps out a lot on your modules while you're taking damage. Now, that is just a survival thing for these Corvettes, but it is a game changer in stuff like full-size Dreadnoughts. As they're taking damage, their modules reload, and they've got some overpowered modules when you start considering get my good side. So anyway, let's do the normal quick rundown of what's on it to start with. You've got your beam turrets, you've got your blink warp, you got your heavy torpedo, anti-missile pulse, and auto repair. That's a pretty solid loadout that is very similar to the Dola that we looked at before. The Dola is kind of overpowered for where it is, to say the least. You can just hop in and beat up on whoever. I was taking out Dreadnoughts left and right in a Corvette back in the tier 1 and tier 2s. But anyway, there are a lot of upgrades that we're going to be getting here. Upgrades to blink warp, upgrades to heavy torpedo, upgrades to anti-missile pulse, upgrades to auto repair, a light cloak, kinetic weapon amplifier, thrust amplifiers, drain torpedoes, auto guns, afterburners, weapon breaker torpedoes, and then we get our Valkor. So it's going to take me a good bit of time to make it there, but before we spend too terribly long in the hangar, let's go ahead and see about hopping into a match. Yeah, that's a pretty ship, I gotta say, but the real beauty here is the guns. Those are just massive for the size of the ship it is. I mean, considering the ship next to me, it's pretty massive as it is. Not just for the size of the ship, in general. So we're gonna see how those do in combat. I do know that I'm gonna have to be a bit more choosy about the targets that I'd pick out and decide to start shooting at because of how small and light and squishy it is. There we go.
Action stations all X.
Okay, I'm liking the speed.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
So one of my jobs as a Corvette, not necessarily in this game type, but later other game types, like a team elimination, is to go ahead and call out who and what is where. You know, it looks like they've got a couple of AFKers back here. Well, he's not technically AFK, but this guy certainly looks like he's...
We've got an enemy contact.
Yeah, doing literally nothing as I wail on him.
Aye, Captain. Engaging. Put an end to that pile of scrap.
The ginormous guns.
Enemy missiles incoming, Captain. Ready to launch. Aye, Captain. Engaging. Pulse countermeasures recharging. Full power.
Go ahead and get on out of there, because that is not a fight I need to be in. I don't know. Seem to be doing okay since we've got our buddy over here.
Ships hull down to 50%, Captain.
Oh, nice. Nice. So this does pilot a lot more like the Dover. Yeah. A lot more like that than I had really anticipated. Oh, and I walked straight into that. You gotta keep moving if you're a Corvette. And I did not do that. I trusted my module to go ahead and take out those incoming missiles, and I didn't pay attention to how far away they were. But now I know where he is. Oh, it looks like they've got a attack cruiser. Fairly well guarded. If I attack from a direction they're not expecting me from, then I think I'll do okay.
Support fire needed over here. We've got the advantage, Captain. Ready to launch. Enemy warheads locked on our position. Just down an artillery ship is damaged, Captain. Hi, Captain. Engage order. Engaging. Abandon ship.
Oh! Yeah, I tried to blink warp out of there. It did not work. An unguided blink warp, probably maybe not a great idea. They're probably going to expect it, but I'm going to come back the same way. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to come through this way. I hope they're not expecting me. They don't seem to be looking this direction. Come on. There we go. Probably saved my teammates some headache if they don't know how to parry. He's getting hit pretty good. Let's see what we can do to distract. Oh.
Hi, Captain. Activating. Multiple impacts. Damage control teams on station. Ready to launch.
Oh, yep, and I absolutely forget that I am so darn squishy. Do not make the same mistakes that I do. Oh, hello. Hopefully I can get something in on this guy before he gets away. Nothing. Whoa. Even a perfectly timed parry probably would do nothing against some nukes. Okay, who just took out our buddy over there? Actually, I love the way this thing just sips on that power.
Got an enemy contact.
I don't see anybody back here, so I think I'm going to prioritize this guy.
Enemy warheads locked on our position. We've been hit hard. Damage control team dispatched.
And man, sometimes I don't even listen to myself. but that's kind of what you get out of a very first look kind of thing. You saw it when I came in. I had literally no XP in here. It hasn't even set in the bar with in a match. What are you doing back here again?
It's not looking good out there, Captain.
I gotta say, flying the Jutland has definitely colored the way that I play other ships.
Amplifying weapons on.
It's kind of a in-your-face machine, and this, however, is not.
Enemy warheads locked on our position. Thanks for the assist.
Ship is damaged.
Hard to say.
System
Not far enough.
We've lost this one, Captain.
So we've lost, and I gotta blame huge chunk of that on me, and the other Corvettes, because I didn't see them diving in there taking out those tactical cruisers like I expected. I wasn't doing it, they weren't doing it. The other team ships had good support, and unfortunately I was not being part of that support for my team.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
There we go. Team Deathmatch on Ryugu Haven.
Let's run out the guns.
Pardon my terrible piloting skills. I'm used to more slow speed collisions.
Picking up enemy contact. Over there.
Amplifying weapons on. System drained.
Enemy vessel.
He had to parry that. At least I think so. This team is a much better adversary. They have no idea that I'm here.
Multiple impacts.
Okay, there we go. They found me. They found me. Oh, that was dumb, but it was fun. So was it really dumb? Yes, it was still dumb. I think we can do that again, but a bit more effectively.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
This time, I think I'm gonna look for arties. See, what do they have? They have two arties, and one tack. What are you doing camped out there? I'm back here where I expect their arty to be, and I'm pretty sure that's him. There's the other one.
Hostile contact sighted.
Been spotted.
To maneuvering thrusters.
What are you doing just sitting there?
Ship is damaged, Captain.
That's why you're the captain.
Whoa, what was that?
They're destroyed.
That was not intentional, but it was awesome.
Shield activated.
Thanks for the assist.
Try out those secondaries. Not a huge fan. They seem to be effective. And I'm down. Okay, it's taken me a little bit to kind of get the feel of this ship. But I think I'm starting to get it. I think it's finally starting to sink in.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
enemy contact.
So with my turn radius, I don't think I'm going to be going up head-to-head with any other Corvettes anytime soon.
Power to maneuvering thrusters. Ready to launch. Amplifying weapon systems.
Picking up enemy contact. Over there.
We've been hit hard. Damage control
Oh,
team
take him out.
dispatched.
There we go. Boom.
Pile of scrap. Let's chuck.
Main power just went down.
What? No. I had a quarter of my health left. Or close to it. Oh, was that a disruptor pulse that took me out? I think that was a disruptor pulse that took me out. So I haven't really had much in the way of issues with lag in here. But that's what that felt like. That felt like bad netcode. Like I said, I haven't had issues before, so I'm not going to blame it on that. But that's what it felt like. See, what else is there over here? Beta whale.
Thrusters.
Not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for other small squishy targets. There's one. Two.
Amplifying weapons on. Ready to launch.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Aye, Captain. Activating. System recharging anti-missile pulse.
Definitely feels sluggish.
We just took the upper hand.
I do absolutely like the way that I keep getting ignored. I feel like I do good work when I'm being ignored. That's not what I thought that was.
Thanks for the assist.
We've been hit hard. Damage control teams dispatched.
I think I'm down. Down? I'm not down.
Power to maneuvering thrusters.
Time to get out of their range. Oh, I've got... I had 50 health left. Oh, that was about all I could do, though. I'm not gonna lie, that was about all I could do when I couldn't see. I blink warped out of there as good as I could, and tried to get out of the way, which is, I think, all anybody could really ask me to do. I'm not dealing as much damage to tactical cruisers as I would like. That may be fixed in the weapon upgrades. And definitely having those modules recharge better when I'm getting hit is going to go a very long way to getting in and out a lot faster. And I'm not going to lie, I'm very much looking forward to putting it on my Jutland. Let's go ahead and back to the hangar and continue our little chat. So, overall, I do enjoy the Machias, and apologies if I did say that wrong. But I don't think it's gonna ever make it into my regular rotation of favorite ships. I mean, it's pretty. It's got big guns. But it doesn't really match my playstyle. You guys have seen me play quite a few times now. And it's not a big reach to think that that is not at all my playstyle. You see me in stuff like the Jutland, I really enjoyed myself in the Jutland. this took a bit more finesse. And I've got to say, to those of you who use Corvettes all the time, congratulations. Because, I mean, it's not easy. If you get good at it, you can absolutely turn the tide of battle in keeping their tactical cruisers down and their artillery down, making way for people like me and my Jutland. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up here for our first look at the Machias, and I want to thank you for coming by. I really hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it for you, and I will see you guys in the next one.